Xmage going. We're going to do 3-4. Say 4. See if it actually starts. There it goes. Connect to server. Let's see what they got going on today. Construct tournament. Yeah, no one plays construct tournaments. New match, competitive testing. Let's go look at the deck we're going to play. Got a bunch of different versions of this. And this is not it. This is the other version. There it is. So this is my current list. This is what I've been playing for a while now, and this is what I took to Dallas. I was real happy with it then, still happy with it now. The only thing that I really considered changing is the Madcap Empyrean combo. I really like it just because it helps you deal with burn efficiently. Just turn 4, Empyrean, they didn't see it coming, you're going to win. They can't do anything about it. If they're spending 3 bolts on it, that's probably buying you enough time. And by the time turn 4 rolls around, they're not going to have that many one-drop targeted non-player target removal spells. They might have a Boros Charm. They might have a Lava Spike. But 3 points or 9 points to go to Empyrean is not realistic for them. Another card I kind of put in right near the end of the testing session was PK. It's a really good card right now since Jund's return to the limelight. It plays well against everything they have going. It lets you block Tarmogoyf, lets you destroy Bobs, lets you punish Lilianos without being punished in return, because Edict effects are not good when you just made 3 bodies. If they're spending an Edict effect, a Bolt, and a Terminate, that's a lot of card value for your 1, and chances are you've been fighting back the entire time, so they're not going to have an excessive amount of resources left. They might strip you down the line. They might pull your hand apart, but you're gonna have a lot more going on with this card than they will when you play it. Karen is another good one for Jund. Counterflux is for Storm. Relic is also for Storm. It really helps us play against them. Gives us some outs. Most of the time, they're going to be able to remand and just kind of stop your counterflux. But it's a card I find to be the best use. It also plays well in the control matchups where they probably don't play remand. You can counter an Elspeth. You can counter and entreat the Angels if that's their thing. It lets you play more carelessly while also providing just a nice stop button. Ceremonious Projection is obvious. It helps you against Tron and all the variants. If it's an aggro Tron list, Empyrean comes in. They can't win. They need double Dismember, or they need you to make a careless block, which I've been subject to both. So, not impossible. Engineer Explode is just a really good card. Bogle's current lineup, where it involves Leyline of Sanctity main, makes Jund tougher, or makes it tougher for Jund. So, Engineer Explosives in a field where they can beat Jund is just makes it more reliable. They're going to be more prominent, and it's why we kind of rely on Jund to kind of deal with them. So, yeah, let's go get into the games.
Your game can start.
All right.
Your game has started.
One game. So here we have kind of one of the. No, this is just a good hand. We have early mana leak and a later turn logic knot with a spell snare. Yeah, this is an auto keep. Let's see, are we on the play? Oh, no, we're not on the play. We definitely want bolts at this point. But I will take an Anger the Gods regardless. Not give them a clue what we're playing. So today is Elves. Hopefully they just try and play a Dwynen's Elite. What you got, Billy? That's what I like to see. Easy peasy. Not what I was expecting, but spell snare all the same. And there's our second blue source. Or third blue source. Excuse me. Yeah, this is definitely one of the better matchups. My configuration definitely lends itself to wanting to fight the more on-the-ground creature decks, like elves, like humans. I've got a ton of removal, and I just stop whatever they're trying to do. So they're going to be trying to set up a collected company soon. I'm guessing they have multiple in hand. Yep. Just try not to hurt themselves too much. We're going to opt on their end step, see if we can find a bolt, get rid of that Heritage Druid. That allows them to be more explosive, especially on turns where they just played their elves. Because right now they haven't accelerated anything. The nice thing about elves is everything is just super inexpensive. So here's a Dwynen's Elite. We're going to opt in response. Because we shouldn't allow that to resolve. Because then they're just... We're going to push that. And I feel real good about the mana leak. The Dwynen's Elite resolves. They have Heritage Druid. They're making 3 mana. And they can just play through our counter magic. Attack for another one. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna play this Desolate Lighthouse. I can negate or lodging not anything that comes off first. And then Lighthouse on their end step. See what they do. Because now they're going to be able to company on their turn if they want to. They're seeing blue and red, and they're probably thinking there's cryptics hanging out. And you're right, they're in there. So I guess he's just flooding pretty hard. To not use his wait till our turn trying to use either Canopy or Collected Company speaks volumes about what's going on over there. So yeah, we're gonna see what's going on top of our library, kind of get through it. Already pushed a dragon to the bottom. We're gonna push this Scalding Tarn. We've already got our 2 fetchables in hand. No, we're not gonna pay for it. He might have a Chord in hand. I don't think I'd spend it on 1. But, you know, he can do whatever he wants. Devoted Druid. That's 1/2 mana. You can didn't attack. Kind of a tell. Let's see what we can get going with this lighthouse. See if they do anything. Because now we can go. We're gonna get rid of the cryptic. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. If he's got main deck white, he might have a Selfless Spirit, which is problematic. But I'm guessing this is just a Heritage Druid. Or an Azuri. Yeah. Court is definitely different than Collected Company. Elvish Visionary. Interesting. This is easy peasy cleanup time. We can anger, hold the Logic Knot. Namesake card. Oops. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing here I do in a Moto where I accidentally skip through steps a little bit. No. Play this anger. Yeah, now they've got 3 cards in hand. I've got a Logic Knot negate. They're just gonna have a harder time. Blood Moon's not gonna do a ton, but it should do enough. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can go Storm Breath, hold up Logic Knot, and negate, which really sets us up nicely. We don't have a lot going on in the graveyard that we're super thrilled about. Like, we like Cryptic. Oh yeah, easy mode. They might have Company in hand. I would not be surprised. Get our Dragon down, get our threat, and start to beat face. We got 3 cards in hand. We can attack for 7 plus 2. I'm gonna guess they have a second. Oh, yeah, Collected Company in hand. 2 cards that really get us bad. They could just go into the combo, but that's not it. Sadly, Dwayne and Lee sees it, so kind of annoying. Attack for 4 here. They've got 1, 2, 4 power on board. 1 card in hand. I'm not super thrilled about Blood Moon here. So I could 1, 2, 3. The mountain, 2 islands. That leaves me 1 island, the Desolate Lighthouse, and the Steam Vents. So I'm going to click on their upkeep. I'm going to attack now. And that should set me up for the win. Attack with Storm Breath. Get in the air nicely. Click on their turn. Hold up Logic Knot. After they draw, we're gonna take the Azuri. That's just a thing to be worried about. Because now we can just monsters on our turn. Yep. They're digging now. Means they didn't really get anything. Here they can make 1, 2, 3, 4. That pumps their team a bunch. Not a lot. They had... Is there in one other thing? What was it? I don't remember it being a chord, so... I'm going to stop this. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for 5. Special. Exile some cards. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And just let it go. Yeah, Dwayne's lead, that's what it was. I'm not worried about it. No, because we have 10 on our turn, so... Yeah, get in for 3. It's all good. Yep, easy peasy. So here, Madcap is an alright card, but Engineer Explosives is better. Actually, it's a tough call. A lot of what they're doing is definitely, what's the right word? A variety. Like you have lots of mana dorks, Dwayne's Elite, uh, Visionary, then Azuri, and Heritage Druid. No, not Heritage Druid. The 3-drop one that makes you guys tougher. So I think Blood Moon comes out. That's an easy pick. It's either Madcap or EE. I don't like Negate necessarily. I want the Counterflux and I want the Click. And I don't think Jace is good here. Yeah, we're gonna pull Jace. Go with the Madcap combo. Then we need one more card. 1 PK. Actually, no. They've got Cavernous Souls. Let's go.
Your game has started.
I wouldn't be surprised if they brought in a Rex Sage. With Cord, it's easy to get. So it's a nice little hedge. But I think Emperion's worth it. Especially when we're pulling out the Blood Moons. It makes our Death Lettuce better because we can just pitch away bad, useless pieces at that point. Yeah, it's a nice hand. Not a lot of removal, but Serum Vision just does a good job of pulling that back together. And they're going down to 5. Really? Nothing. That's interesting. So, Polluted Delta, go get a basic island. Battle Snare's a little late. Would have loved that just a turn ago. But we're going to keep it because a lot of what they want to do just lands on the 4-drop or the 2-drop slot anyway. That's why EE is considerable. And our opponent just quit. Okay, so, bad example. Let's go find another match. So that's the one kind of bad thing about Xmage. Being that it's free, which I enjoy thoroughly, it means people just come and go and don't put a lot into in the time spent here.
Your game can start.
They'll start a game and I don't
Your
really care if they
game has
finish it.
started.
Yeah, this is a good hand. Got some removal, got some counter magic, got a Blood Moon. Exactly what we want. Let me just change this a bit. Kind of not too mindful. Keep this. We're gonna use either of these fetches. Oh, it's us. Shelldock Isle. That's gonna be hit by a Blood Moon. Do 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 do. There's Steam Vents. No, don't need to take damage needlessly. Archive Trap. Would you like to choose the order the cards go? No. Okay. Kind of annoying, but he got rid of 2 snaps. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. We're not gonna let that happen again. This is Mill. This is a tough matchup. Hopefully we can just strand him. Come on. Come on, big guy. Just go get a non-basic. Let this happen. Ooh. That's what I like to see. Breaking entering. No. Hopefully this turns out alright. It only works game 1. Breach definitely has a better time with this just because they got those Emmercools. Fun stuff. Hopefully we just lock him out. 2-color deck. Oh no, that's not what I want. Didn't expect that. But I don't have a lot going in for this matchup. I think Click is good. I think we shave a Blood Moon. Jace is not necessarily what we want here. You can argue for it. Actually, Roast should go first. We want to be threat heavier. Anger excuse me. Anger definitely comes out. Counterflux. You can make an argument for Karanos. You just want like every bit of threat you can get. Because now we have a little more counter magic on the top end. You want to leave a Braid in Bolton just because being able to bolt them, just help clear the game because you want to be like Snap Bolt, PK, Stormbreath. You just want to get them dead. A Braid stays in because it helps you deal with their bridges that are inevitably going to come in. I'm also going to bring Stormbreath in. I think I almost want to cut a card draw spell. I'm going to cut a Serum Visions. Never thought I'd say that.
Your game has started.
Nah, a little worse. Logic Knowledge, card counter. Yeah, Flood Strand is just a tough one. Jason's Phantasm, yep. Another reason why we like bolts. Definitely explains the shell that guy. One thing to be careful with Mill, they play Ghost Quarters so they can force you to search. So if you don't have to, let them strip mine you. It's worse than losing 14 and dying, to be honest. Gonna opt here. Shave away a Blood Moon and you get both. And that the kicker. Let's hope they just don't have an Archive Trap in hand. It's such a like tilting card. Oh yeah. Hedron Crab. That's the Hedron Crab. I mean, they probably have a land. Not too worried about my hive total, so I'm gonna get Steam Vents. Yep. The thing is, they're predictable. I probably could have exiled more, just because it helps deal with Jace's Phantasm. Let's see if they have a second one. We've got an opt-in Graveyard, which is fair. Yeah, we're gonna play land pass. Could play the Blood Moon, and it's a fair point, but it's gonna hurt us just as bad right now. Hedron Crab. He's missing his land drops, which I'm okay with. Let's get this opt. Oh, he's gonna surgical extraction my opt. That's rude. Rude. Yeah, we're probably just gonna play Blood Moon now. Make sure he can't fetch. and just try and get a clock down. Let's see how he reacts. Because I can bolt now, take out a Hedron Crab, which one Hedron Crab, two fetch it, or a fetch is bad, but it could be worse. Yeah, he's having trouble on that. Yeah, pretty bad. Our opponents are just not sticking around today. Maybe I'll do 5 now. Look for a few more opponents. Yeah, that game definitely, it's tougher. It's hard to say. Surgical Extraction is definitely an easy card to bring in when you see Emrakul. So I think Breach just gets a little harder to work. These control package decks, they just throw some creatures down, they counter a bit here, and they have a nice tempo plan, which gives them, I want to say, a small edge, not a big one, because game 1, if there's no surgicals, Breach kind of just gets it. I would definitely keep more creatures in the sideboard of the Breach deck when you're dealing with, if you're thinking about mill, which no one ever thinks about mill. Also takes a little while to find an opponent on Xmage. One of our new members, he put his list up. It belongs to Simone de Ginto. It's a nice list. Disdainful Stroke in the sideboard. That's definitely one I haven't tried yet. It's worth consideration in my book. It deals with a lot of the big stuff. Helps you deal with Tron. I think it's on a similar axis to Ceremonious Rejection. I definitely disagree with the 4 Blood Moon. I think given Serum Visions, you don't
Your
need
game
it.
can start.
Alright. Let's get another
Your
one going.
game has started.
Okay, so we got some counter magic, got some removal, got Snapcaster for redundancy. This is a good hand. When the deck first came out, it was much lower to the ground. I think the original played 4 Spell Snare, and that was kind of for the meta at the time. Now we're down to 2, which, I kind of miss it. We're kind of looking for Blood Moon at this point. We don't know what they're going to be, but we've got 4 land off that, and we've got some removal, so I'm not too worried about anything off the top. So let's see how this game develops. Oh, are they? Let's see that third color. No. This could be Storm or a mirror match. Either way, Roast is kind of bad. This also might be Young Pyromancer, which I think this is a bad matchup for the Young Pyromancer build. Or for us, if it is the Young Pyromancer build. It depends on if we see Field of Ruin, because that's really the tell. I don't know. one of the people from my Blue Moon group. Probably shouldn't have exposed that, but it's not a big deal. They'll start to see that we're Blue Moon now, given the 2 islands and a mountain. Okay, so they do have 3 colors. We do want that Blood Moon. Just kind of take the edges off. Get this Desolate Lighthouse going. This is really big in these control mirrors. And just kind of, not just taking them off their colors, but making them work harder for it is also really important. So that means they could click us. They could snap. We're still going to Desolate Lighthouse. Get rid of the anger. Oh, I should have played the bluffs. He might Helix us on the instep, so kind of something I see coming. His hand's going to start to flood a little bit. He's going to have a path in hand, I can almost guarantee that. And there's the Field of Ruin. Which, it's a good card. I just don't believe it fits into every deck. It's going to Field of Ruin. Yep. And he's doing this just to get his own basic out. We're just having a hard time. No one wants to stick around. It's kind of disheartening. Haven't even really finished a match. We beat Elves solidly. That was an easy match. Blue-white scooped as soon as they saw, or I'm sorry, Mill scooped as soon as you saw a Blood Moon, and Blue-eye control just booked it.
Your game can start.
Your game has started.
Go first. Okay, here's one of those tough hands. You can play click, you can play spell snare, and presumably you're gonna draw a little bit of red. I've seen hands where it's like 4 red spells, 1 blue, and something like this. It's why I kind of got off Desolate Lighthouse for a little while. It's good, but it can lead to some of these awkward, clunky hands. We're gonna keep. We're just gonna see how it feels out. Spell snare plus a couple land is still just good. If you're just joining me, I will be posting this on my YouTube channel. I'm very new to this, so it's just gonna be strict 1-to-1. I broke it up by cube and by Blue Moon testing. So when that's a little more filled out, go ahead and give it a look. Since this is Xmage, if you have any requests, any decks you'd like me to play, uh, go ahead and ask. I'll want to play anything once. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, this is Tron. I hate Tron. Gosh, spell snare's dead. Click is useful, but near dead. We're gonna jam that click and see where it goes. My roommate's having a breakdown. Let's see what kind of Tron this is. I'm guessing mono green. That seems to be the flavor of the day. Ugh. I hate Tron. Still don't know what kind of Tron it is, so let's. I swear, if I got, swear, meh. This was a good hand, and then Tron showed up on the other side. So we're hoping they only have like one big thing. We're gonna click them in their upkeep. We want to make sure they don't go absolutely ballistic. And try to slow them down a bit, since our draw isn't coming together the way we want. Yeah, they're gonna have turn 3 Tron, 7 mana. 1 + 1 + 1 = 3. I'm sorry, 7. Draw. And let's get a look at what's going on over there. If there's any way I can improve the stream, let me know. Always willing to listen to suggestions. Karn. Huh? Looks like Mono Green Tron, Oblivion Stone, and an Emrakul. We're thinking just walking ballista. Here's hoping they just don't pick up another card. Which is something they can easily do. Probably gonna play the walking ballista. But I've seen some Xmage players get kind of dumb. Get kind of dumb. Walking ballista for 3. Sad times. Sad times. Slide a creature type to the bin. Make Emrakul that much cheaper. Not gonna be able to cast anything in my hand, but I'm not gonna be able to interact with an Emrakul. Yeah. Bye bye click. And we're just having a good old draw of this. Yeah, if they land it uncontested, we're probably just gonna have to let this game go, because this is not coming together in any way, shape, or form. They draw a card and start, stone raining us. We're done. Because now they have 13 mana, which I think is enough for Emrakul already. So I think we're done here. Could just start putting a crap ton on Walking Ballista. 13 land, I put 3 on. Attack for 5. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I can't do math. That's 9. Just plays another one. Yeah, we're just gonna give up this game. Real tough one. That just didn't come together well. So all of this. The anger's gone for sure. I like counterflux enough. Spell snare is heinous here. Absolutely terrible. And here's the tough one. Always tough. Because I like roast enough. I think probably 1. Because I like bolt goes upstairs. Abrade is fine. Gonna cut a roast. See how that goes. And game 2.
Your game has started.
Alright, game 2. Let's see if Tron doesn't do all the Tron things. And that's a fine hand. Serum Visions. You could argue that you might want to stop a map on turn 1, but it's kind of wasteful. Serum Visions. Ooh, there's a click. Click snap, good clock. I like these both. And yeah, this is the typical playland pass. Hold up counter magic. Opt on the end step. Easy peasy. The really bad thing about our threats between Snapcaster and Vanilla and Click, they all died a Walking Ballista. I wonder if he's just got it again. Not pay 2 life. Pass back. My roommate's getting back into Dark Souls. Gets real into it. That might be where his violent tendencies come from. I really hope they just don't have it. Because that hurts. Pick up the Misty Rainforest off the top. And that's a Cryptic Man. That's a nice pickup. I'm considering clicking them, but Ceremonious Direction is just a better use of our mana. And that's the turn 3 Tron. Oh my gosh. They just had it. They always just have it. Next turn we can go click into the Ceremonious Projection. We're gonna do that on our upkeep. We haven't pushed anything to the bottom, right? No, it's all everything we want. Do this now, just don't wait. They draw. And click. Let's see what they got. Hopefully we can pull an Ulamog, because honestly that's the worst, the toughest thing for us to deal with. Let's see, they don't have a way to play choke. They've got 2 more. They've got a tower that's 10. Can take the Ulamog. They have 2 chokes. Oh my god. Take the Ulamog. Hopefully they don't just pick up a star or a sphere. Because, I don't feel like being Stone Rained right now. Just... No. We Ceremonious Reject. No. No, 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 no. Ah. When... Oh my gosh. Did I... ask? Because I swear I didn't put on a skip. Yep. I swear we didn't allow it, but... Double choke. Now we'll let it go. Just feels bad because you have the Ceremonious Rejection to stop the star. Another land. Emrakul. They're going to take our turn. They're not going to attack. Emrakul cost 15, right? There's 1, 2, 7, 10, 14. Hopefully we can pick up a Scalding Tarn and, fire this bolt off right away. Just thinking about it a lot. I wonder if he picked up a Ballista. So he can't play it. Oh, it's 13. That's right. Yeah, and they get a turn. They choose not to attack. They've still got a choke. And do they have another? Yeah, they could have cast it already. Feels bad. I haven't seen choke out of Tron before. It just feels dirty. I play Blue Moon deck and I hate Tron. Hate choke. I know it might be biased, but just feels dirty. I'm wondering if he's thinking about it because I haven't done anything just yet. Yeah, nice use of the turn. I need my sulfur falls really bad. Hopefully I don't just accidentally skip through my combat. He just had a nut. He had a natural Tron. You didn't even have to search for it. Ugh. Yeah, we could have. No, there's. Couldn't have gotten a basic island or a basic mountain at any point in time. Now we're just kind of subject to whatever top deck he gets, because there's no way we get 7 turn or 8 turns to just attack. 3 is 9. 4. Need 4 turns out of the Tron deck. Ugh. Sylvan's Grind. Get another land. Forest. Yeah. Gonna play another choke just to say so. Ugh. Yep, and Mono Green Tron just gets there. That was a lot of fun interactive Magic, huh, folks? One more. Just get the reps in. Give anybody that just time by a chance to say a little bit. These will be going to YouTube. Should be right after this. Okay. Load the people can tell me how bad I'm doing. Find one more opponent, then call it for the day. All right, guys. What do you guys think? Should I get the an in Twitch music extension? That way, you know, when I'm deep in thought or in these little lulls where we don't have an opponent, it's not quite so quiet. Definitely something I've considered. Just no one's taking a bite. Wow, no one. No one likes us, I guess.
Your game can start.
There we go.
Your game has started.
Last match, alright guys? On the play. The clean hand. Keep. Clean this up. Online magic, just non-paper magic. Such a foreign concept to me. Oh, not this guy again. Is that double mill? My goodness, I didn't think we played them. Not quite a hand for. Probably should have played the Cascade Bluffs. Just quick misstep on my part. Trying to expose this to Glimpse the Unthinkable. I think we're gonna just jam a Snapcaster here. No. 10 cards. Got a Bolt, Blood Moon, Anger, Jace. Nothing too critical here. To the instep. Play a little Ambush Viper. That a Braid was an interesting one though. I would have liked to have had that. So it's Cascade Bluffs. Just get in there. Definitely efficient. Get a couple more of those, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. And that's again, that's what I was. What the heck? Anyway, each end step, enchanted player puts top X card of his or her library. Rex is the total number of cards anywhere this turn. Okay, so that counts. Counts for both our spells and fetches. Give me each players. Each end stepped. Each end stepped. So, you know. So I can do stuff after the trigger resolves. Field of Ruin. It's a nice pickup for this deck. Mind Funeral. Top card of his or her library. I really don't want to let that one go. Yeah. Counter target spell. Could get rid of the face down card. What do you think, guys? Should I draw a card or return one of these? I'm thinking, because that'll back him up a turn. Still can't deal with it, or can get rid of the use a shell deck isle. I think we're gonna return the shell deck isle. Get rid of that one face down card over there. Gonna float blue. Okay. It's also already a 5/5. Ugh. Flips over one. I could put two. Because I need to be killing him. Yeah, get rid of that. Feel bad. Because now he's going to put two cards in the graveyard. Off the Frang Sanity. Attack in. Could have done 6. But negate and opt. I suppose this is a nice card for him. I think... Oh my god. Because that's going to get... Yeah. How many cards is that? Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we lose another 16. Oh my god. No. Should have got rid of the Frang Sanity. Just made him recast it. Yep. We probably can't win. We definitely can't win. All 4 bolts are gone. Yeah, it got us this time. Negate for sure. Anger out. Like I said before, I think we want more interaction. We want to be able to counter anything. I think we want the Keranos as well. Roast is really bad. We can kill their other stuff already. We want to get rid of that Serum Visions. Because we don't want to be just drawing ourselves into oblivion. And I haven't, like, now and again you see the Mesmeric Orb. But now I'm just not. I don't know, it's just because I haven't drawn it, or it's not there. Considering Engineer Explosives. But now I'm gonna run it like this. Got 11 creatures now. Negate's a nice pickup. Counterflux is a nice pickup. Still a little iffy on Jace, but Fate Sealing is still fine.
Your game has started.
A little light on land. I can't remember if this is the same guy or not. Yeah, before these decks played Ghost Quarter, so I think we're a little better, not much, than we were before. And instead, I'm going to Flood Strand and put the Snapcaster out. Might take a little bit off Archive Trap, but it's a risk you kind of got to take. If this is the guy before, he might be a little more sparing with his Scolding Tarn. Oh yeah. Okay, he's going to act. Yeah, let it happen. Six cards in hand. If I'd gone for the Snapcaster, he would have killed it. See if he'll crack that Misty right now. Just kill it now. Make sure he doesn't have any cute responses. Next turn we can Blood Moon, kind of taper off what he's doing. He had that Fraying Sanity card. I wonder if he'll tap out for it here. Pretty well insulated against Blood Moon. Thing is, I need to make sure you can't do too much all at once. There's the Archive Trap. Thankfully, it's puts top 13. I want to turn off fetches. Oh my god. You're kidding. That's 39 cards. No. Gotta be kidding me. When just gets the nut draw. I have to. Like, I'm turning off Cryptic, yeah, but I can't afford to even fight with Cryptic at this point. He's got 2 cards in hand. At least I didn't get Frank's sanity. Ugh. 3-2. Not a terrible record. Not great by any means. He should be only cast 1 spell right now, but at this point it only takes 1. Let's see from beyond. He got it, so let that resolve. That resolve. If we can pull an island, we might be able to start stabilizing. And like that, I'm fine. I feel okay. This is going to be a grind. 3 archive traps in 1 turn. Oh my gosh. See the beyond. Thing is, it's not. That's 2 cards. Oh, this is so tough. I could counter return a Frank Sanity, put 1 card. We're gonna go counter. Counter spell. Put that. I think that's the best we can do. And I've got a Frank Sanity that he can't cast. Counter 1. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more land. God, this is so. This is terrible. Never count that mill. One per turn. God, he's at 8. I'm gonna lose 1 card. Got him. I can snap anything. That's 4 damage. We might get there, folks. We might get there. And I think we will. Take him to the 6. You can snap a bolt. We can snap a logic knot. Attack for 4. Just do nothing till he makes a move. He can only cast 1 spell a turn. Thank you, little blood moon. You're saving me. Got 4 cards left in hand. Is it my library? I don't know. So double blue. Okay. He has to get a blue source. A little stressful. A little stressful. He's gonna cast the Fraying Sanity again. I think we just got him here. What is surgical targeting? One card in hand. Okay. If it's Bolt, I'm going to cast Bolt in response and win next turn. What you got, buddy? He's taking his time. He put all those cards in the graveyard, so. Long silence. Targeting Cryptic Command. Sure. Cryptic Command's gone. 3 cards in exile. Let that resolve. Let that resolve. Okay, we got there. Okay, so still no good way to deal with the Fraying Sanity. Oh, that's the other card I want to bring in. Click. Click is a phenomenal card. You should love it. Everyone should love it. So we're gonna pull out one Braid. We still haven't seen anything.
Your game has started.
We have snaps. We have no way, no other card event. So I can't count to 4. I have no idea what he's talking about. It's all him. That's a Hedron crab. I can I can braid that. Land. I'm fine with that. But I probably won't get to keep them. This is one of those matchups. There goes my 2 land. Island. 3. Ugh. Gosh, I hate Mill. He's down to 4. Mountain holding the gate. Snapcaster on his instep. Surgical. What are you tossing in the bin? He's probably gonna take from green. Oh my god, he got. Ugh. He got 2 Snapcasters out of my hand. That. That hurts. He's doing well. Let's give him that much. Let's see what else he's got. Jesus Phantasm. That's 10 or more, so I can't even stop that. He hasn't played a land for turn, but he's got 3 cards in hand, so. He's gonna have a faster clock than me. Surgical extraction. That's a darn fine good card here. He's making it work, that's for sure. Roast wouldn't deal with that. I really don't have a good way to deal with Jace's Phantasm. Jace. I really don't want to. Like, he's got 2 cards in hand. Maybe we can get this through this. Ooh, I like it. There's a Jace. Return that Jace to your hand. Jace is Phantasm. Get that out of here. Let's see. No Archive Trap. Cool. This can end hard for you. 35 cards left. Oh no. I need my lands. Stop it. No. No particular order. Oh my gosh. Draw 3. We have to go. He's got a card we know about. This is going to be really, really close. We have enough for Cryptic and a Bolt. Come on, little Blue Moon deck. Don't let the mill deck scare you. Feel the Ruin. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he can activate that, right? That's bad. I don't even know if I have enough lands in my deck to monstrous at this point. Do I counter that when it comes back down? I don't even know what he has under the shell dock aisle. 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more land. I don't even know if that's in the deck. I don't even know if 2 lands are in the deck still. Do I bounce the shell dock aisle? Because I can't afford to draw cards. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I've got 2 lands or 2 islands left. Ugh. And that takes a card out of my library. What is it? The Mind Funeral. Counter target spell. So we're going to counter that and return Frang's Sanity because we don't want to. Counter target spell. Can be countered, yeah. That little Jace. That Jace right there. Gonna get us across the finish line. Got 1 guard left in hand. Little Storm Breath that could. I'm so proud. Not relevant here. Go, 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 little Stormbreath Dragon. Oh. You're right, fella. It was tough. It was real tough. All right, guys. That's it. We got there. I gotta remember to update my scoreboard between matches, but we got there.